welcome to our continuation of vectors form 2. Okay, remember I started form 2 vectors on Scratch. So the challenge is on your side to see all the clips. Today I'm doing Spss 2, Student Problem Solving Session 2. Is just to show you how you can go through or how you can go about exercise in your textbook, KLB or any other. So the core of this lesson is simplification. What does it mean? Just like in algebra, when you have an expression, you have to bring together the like terms. For example, if I have 3x plus 4y plus 5x, 3x plus 4y plus 5x, if I have that in algebra, it calls for simplification because I have 3x and at the end I have 5x. So those ones must be brought together. Therefore, my expression will be 3x plus 5x plus 4y. And 3x plus 5x can be simplified to 8x. So at the end, I have 8x plus 4y. Realize that in 8, there is a 4. So I factorize 4. Okay? From 8x plus 4y. 4 is common. So you take 4 out, then inside the bracket, you will have 2x plus y. That was jogging your mind without writing. Okay? Now, in vectors, we do the same. So I have two examples here which can help us understand that concept. What is the core? How to simplify vectors. So we have to collect like vectors and factorize. You saw my example. I collected like terms and factorized. So we have here there is need to open the bracket. Okay? So we have this is 3a minus 6b. Okay? So I have just opened this bracket. 3a, then that, 6b. Then you have this. Take care now. Minus 20a and then plus 4b. Now look, this is negative times negative, that gives you positive. Okay? This is very essential. Right. Now, out of this, we pull together what is like. Okay? We are pulling together what resembles. So we can start with the very first one. This time I write the very first one. So 3a, then this one comes minus 20a. I've finished with vector A. So I move to vector B minus 6b, and then this plus 4b. There. Now I want to separate them using colors. Okay? This and this. This is 3a and a negative 20a. It's like I have 3 shillings and I have a debt of 20 bob. So I'll pay 3 shillings. It will not offset the debt. I will remain with a debt of 17 shillings. So 3a minus 20a is the same as minus 17. A. Okay? Then I have a debt of 6 and I have 4 shillings. A debt of 6 and I have 4 shillings. 4 shillings that I have cannot offset this debt. I'll pay 4 and still remain with a debt of 2 shillings. So I'll put here minus 2 vector B. Okay? That is what I have. Now, essentially, the sizes are in red. This, the real vector would have been written like this. The real vectors would have been written negative, 17, and then you have, and then plus, this is the real thing. Why am I saying that? The red is scalar, is size. Okay? Then this is the direction. So there must have been a vector B, but now we are dealing with reverse. This is reverse of B. There must have been a vector B, and then we are dealing now with reverse. There must have been vector A, but we are dealing with the reverse. This is the reverse. Okay? That would be good understanding. But if you write it up to here, you are very okay. This one will give you a mark. Maybe we give you here, we give you a method mark, and we give you here accuracy. That would be very okay. You know how to collect like terms, and you know how to factorize. Now, we didn't get a number that is common, so we leave it like that. Let us see the second example, folks. We focus down. I want us to focus now on the second example. I think that is enough here. So, a third vector A minus a third vector B plus this times that is 3 over 4 vector B, and then minus 1 vector A. That is a quarter times 4 is 1. I've put it like that. Okay? And then positive times negative is negative. I've opened the bracket. Now I have to collect like vectors. We have to collect like vectors. Okay? So I start with a third vector A. Then I bring this vector A. Then I go with B's now. Over 3 vector B. Then plus 3 over 4 vector B. Right. So here, I have a third, take away a whole thing. So I hope you get minus 2 over 3 vector A. And then here, a third, and I have 3 quarters. So here, you have to do side work. Here, we have to do some side work. Here. We have to do some side work. Side work. LCM is 12. 3 and 4. 12. Then 12 divided by 3, 4. 4 times negative 1, negative 4. Okay? Deal with the figures first. 12 divided by 4, 3. 3 times 3, 9. So plus 9. That is the side work. I'm trying to handle this part. Okay? Just this part. So, I've covered this. I'm handling this. LCM, 12. 12 divided by 3, 4. 4 times negative 1, negative 4. Plus 12 divided by 4, 3. 3 by 3, 9. So I have a debt of 4 shillings and I have 9 shillings. I have more money than the date. Offset the 4, the date, you remain with 5. So what do we have here? Plus 5 over 12 vector B. I don't need that for now. That is what we have. That is what I have. Okay. So you can see factorize now. I can start with this and then finish with this. Okay. We can have 5. This is the same as 5 over 12 vector B. This is positive. I finish with the negative. Minus 2 over 3 vector A. Okay, that is what I have. So you can see this is common. I want to finish it here. So what is common is 1 over 12. 1 over 12 is common. Then in the bracket, what do you have? You have 5b and then minus 2a. Yes, no, this is common. LCM is 12, and then we have this one will be 4, 8. This is 8. In other words, you can still do LCM. 12. Then you have 5b. Then 4 minus 8a. That's what is there. So 5 minus 8. So that is how it is now. This is factorization. So I want you to try and get these things right. I want you to try and get the whole of this right. The way I've moved. Open bracket. Collect like terms. So there we give ourselves 1. Like terms. We collect like terms. Then you get the result. This. There. This requires side work. Okay? This requires side work. You get it. Okay? So, after this, fractions can be factorized. So, remember the key thing here is factorize. Collect like terms, factorize. I've shown you example 1. You can factorize a whole figure. In example 2, a fraction can be factorized. If you have difficulty, you do side work. Then you will see what is common. Okay? Then you come to the conclusion. I want all of us to reach here. Why? You cannot get marks in future about collinearity. You cannot get marks. Neither can you come to a conclusion of collinearity if you cannot get brackets. Try this exercise. Now I can tell you where you can get this. You can get them in exercise 20.2. Exercise 20.2 KLB. Exercise 20.2 KLB. That is just a reference. The issue here is factorization. So get some stuff in any book and see if you can factorize. The next lesson, I'm going to introduce how can you interpret figures. The question that can come may involve figures and you coming up with movements. Vectors is about movements. Till then, subscribe, you get more.